this thing in front of you, this issue, this obstacle, this frustrating, unfortunate, problematic, unexpected problem preventing you from doing what you want to do, that thing you dreaded or secretly hoped would have never happened. What if you can train your brain into thinking, or better yet believing, that it wasn't so bad? If you've experienced any disappointments, delays, or some sort of destructive thinking in the process of whatever obstacle or issue you might be experiencing, then this video is for you. What up, guys? This is Bri Galarza. I feel like I'm a host for a game show when I introduce myself. So awkward. Got a couple productivity hacks to get you out of a tough season. Some of these hacks, I've had to personally over the last 7 days go back to and rethink and go through. And whatever the case might be, just know that you're going to get through it. I know right now it seems like it probably feels like it's the end of the world. It is not. There's plenty of things to be thinking about, positively speaking. And one thing that really helped me out is to go to all of my friends and family, people that were in the know of the situation, and they were speaking life into me. They were praying for me. They were sending me positive affirmations. They were checking in on me. So if you're in that season and you're just like, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this season, tip number one for you is to move out of that. Find other people that can be there for you, that you can lean on. I want you to be proactive, be productive with this time. Make a list of every tough battle, every tough obstacle, every tough issue, every tough season that you've overcame that you can think of. Every single tough hurdle that has made you that much stronger, make a list of it. Boom. I made a list of 10 different scenarios that in the moment felt like the worst thing on the planet, but I was able to get out of it. And so I'm big into faith, and for those of us that know me, huge believer that God got me through those seasons so I can have the testimony and just the recollection of what he's done through me. Just realize that the best is yet to come. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A great example of this that I lean on, and I was just listening to this at the gym this morning, is the GOAT. Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant.
It is 107, 109. You guys are close to getting into the playoffs. You know exactly what happens in the game. You go up, you're about to take your shot, and then all of a sudden, boom, Achilles happens, right? He went and hit the free throws, and then you walked off the stage.
Yeah.
And you got the surgery done.
When I went in the trainer's room, my kids are in there, and they're looking at you and stuff, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, it's all right, Dad's gonna be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. As a parent, you gotta set the example. You gotta set the example. This is another obstacle. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not gonna cripple me. It's not gonna be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm gonna step away on my own terms. And that's when the decision was made that, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're a freaking beast, bro.
Yeah.
But proactive tip is using this time that seems to be, like I said, potentially one of the worst times ever that you might have experienced. I don't know what your story is, but use this time to get better. Don't sit at home, feel sorry for yourself, and focus on the bad. One of my favorite quotes is, clearly it's a great quote because I forgot it. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the bad, you're gonna get bad. If you focus on the ugly, you're gonna get ugly. If you focus on just like the negative, destructive thinking, that's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to produce. So if someone hurts you, don't badmouth them for, 24/7. If you're disappointed, don't spend all this time talking bad about the people that disappointed you or what happened to you. And sure, it might feel good to feel like the victim and just vent, right? But at the end of the day, it's not gonna make you better. So where focus goes, energy flows. Instead, focus on getting better. Focus on learning. Focus on growing. Focus on improving, becoming the better version of yourself that your future self is gonna look back at and be like, man, you overcame that season and now look at you. Be proactive about creating a new routine for yourself. Read some good books, books on personal growth, self-development, listen to podcasts, Audible, develop a new fitness routine, if you will. If you're just like, Bri, I don't work out, go for a walk, dang it. It's good to get some sun in ya. And just develop some good habits, like I said, for you to thank yourself later. That's the best way to deal with the season like this. Everyone that we look up to, all of our greatest role models experience seasons like this. And within those obstacles was an opportunity for them. They seized it. They did something special because of it. We can learn from them, and we can learn from the situation that you're in as well. Which leads me to my last point on how to make the most out of a season like this. Forget what lies behind you and have the courage to start something new. Forget what lies behind you. Forget that relationship that might have just ended. Forget that disappointment that potentially came from someone that you truly care about. Forget how someone responded to you or reacted to you, for that matter, that caused a fight or an issue, whatever the case is. Forget what lies behind you and have the courage to start something new. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. And that's where the power truly is. You can't control other people. You can't control circumstances sometimes, but you can control how you respond to them. So many people, I feel like, try all these different challenges. Try 75 hard, they try Project 50, and they're strong for a couple days, couple weeks, even a couple months, and then all of a sudden one day happens and they fall short, and then all of a sudden they give up on whatever habit, whatever goal, whatever thing that they had just started, whatever New Year resolution. And so biggest thing is you disappoint yourself, and then you're suddenly delayed in your progress, and then destructive thinking comes in and you start to think, oh my gosh, I always mess up. I always do this. I have these tendencies. Why am I like this? And it's a rabbit trail of just negative thoughts and negative emotions. And so if you mess up a day, keep going. If you fall, get back up, get back on the journey that you were supposed to be all along. I remember back in the day, I would fall off my bike sometimes as a kid, and I remember I would come and run in crying, and I'll be like, Mom, I just fell. My mom would be like, hey, is there blood? I'm like, no. She's like, then you're fine. Why are you crying? Oh my gosh, maybe that's why I don't cry. Anyways, that's a different therapy session altogether. So when you fall, it's all good. Get back up. You're fine. Why are you crying? Behind most incredible breakups songs, there's an artist with a broken heart that created something beautiful because of whatever they just went through. What are you going to create in this season of disappointments or delays or just obstacles? If you found this video helpful, which I'm sure you probably have, and took one tip away from it, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you can to support this channel for more videos on productivity and lifestyle. But I will see you next time.